Welcome back to quantreef.com. Solana's trading around 76 even right now, sitting right in between two liquidity pools that both look worth watching. We'll walk through liquidity, support and resistance, VWAP, Fibonacci, fair value gaps, positioning, and where this likely goes over the next several hours. Let's get into it. Price is at 76, trading above session VWAP near 75.39, which tells you buyers have controlled the recent tape. The two anchored VWAPs from the swing high and low sit close together around 74.10 and 74.26, basically one zone below price, and price holding above that zone is a sign of acceptance above value rather than a fake out. Momentum layers are mixed though, so I'd call this constructive but not fully confirmed. Above price there's a liquidity pool around 77.80, roughly 2.33% away, and it's the larger of the two walls on the sell side of the book. Below, there's a bigger pool near 73.30, about 3.5% down, and it actually carries more resting size than the upside pool. Markets tend to drift toward these clusters because that's where stops and liquidations concentrate, so don't be surprised if we see a wick toward one before any real reversal. On screen right now there's no resistance printed above price, only supports below. Nearest is the stop loss level at 74.51, then the fib 0.382 at 73.71, followed by target 1 at 72.51, target 2 at 70.53, and target 3 at 69.06. Given the lack of overhead resistance on the panel, a move down toward the fib 0.382 looks like the more natural test first, and losing that 73.71 area would be what invalidates the current bullish lean. Above price, there are two unfilled daily fair value gaps, one between 78.83 and 80.34, another much higher near 87 to 88.55, both act as magnets longer term. Below, three fresh 4-hour bull gaps sit stacked from just under 76 down to 74.10, all completely unfilled and likely to get touched first given how close they are. Price is trading above the 0.382 retracement, with the 1.618 extension near 76.38 the next rail magnet. I'd expect the nearby 4-hour gaps to get tapped before that daily gap up top matters. This one's graded watch, N at 81 but HTS only 54, so readiness is decent but the higher timeframe score is holding it back. Trend and structure at 78 and volume and liquidity near 71 carry it, while macro regime at 37 and volatility at 25 drag it down. Retail 67% long, top account 70% long, yet the 4-hour taker flow is 53.5% short versus 46.5% long, so the aggressive flow is leaning short against a crowd that's leaning long. Given the bigger downside pool and the taker flow leaning short, price grabbing the 73.30 zone first looks like the higher probability path, sweeping out those long-positioned retail and top accounts before any real bounce. If buyers defend that fib 0.382 area and reclaim above 74.50, it opens the door back toward the 77.80 wall, which would squeeze the short taker flow. If sellers push through cleanly, 70.53 and 69.06 become live targets. Remember, SOL largely follows Bitcoin's own liquidity picture, so check Bitcoin's setup before leaning either way here. Bullish case confirms above 76 with acceptance, invalidated below 73.30, bearish case confirms below 74.50, invalidated back above 77.80. So we're sitting right at a decision point, and whichever side grabs its liquidity pool first likely sets the tone for the next few hours. If this kind of breakdown helps, give it a like and subscribe. Quantreef.com runs this same 9-layer grade, probability read, and liquidity map across more than 100 coins, and there's a 7-day trial if you want to dig in yourself. This is for educational purposes only, not financial advice.